Ah, the Kshatriya. What a machine to behold. And here's the HGUC. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy, Jcc, whatever my username is, talking about the HGUC 1144 scale. I think it's actually number 99, the Kshatriya. This kit's awesome. This kit was provided to me by Bai, an awesome Japanese proxy service that, will buy something from Japan and ship it your way. So, yeah, check out the link below for a 1,000 yen coupon for your first purchase on Bai. But yeah, this is, and by the way, they actually aren't even really asking me to do this. I already did the sponsorship video for them. I'm literally just doing that as a courtesy because they were so great to work with. But yeah, the HGUC Kshatriya is awesome and I love it. I just built it today. I just finished it today. And it's pretty great. It's actually pretty basic though. For how big it is, you would expect there to be more little things going on, but not really. So first up, let's get some size comparisons out of the way. Here it is with its arch nemesis, the Unicorn Gundam, represented here in the real grade. Why is it picking up the face as a face on my camera? That's so weird. But yeah, as you can see, the Kshatriya is pretty big, even compared to the pretty big Unicorn. So there's that size comparison. And here it is next to the standard-sized Gym Custom. I was just thinking, what standard-sized mobile suit should I compare it to? And yeah, I'm sorry, I have no originality. But yeah, as you can see, Kshatriya is very big. The Kshatriya is a pretty expensive kit. It's like, I think it's around 4,500 yen, maybe 5,000 yen. It's a lot. But it's pretty big. It's pretty hefty. Do I feel like it's worth all of that value? Probably not. This feels more like a $35, $40 kit than like a $45, $50 kit. Because like I said, it's not that complicated. I've built smaller kits that took longer than this. But it's still pretty nice though. So what does it come with? Not a lot. So each big quad wing, as you can see, has all the little funnels in there. And those are removable. So if you want to have, you can't really put them on anything unless you like make a custom base, but you could just like pew 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 if you want to. So yeah, you have all those little funnels, and they do have that big old gash on the back so they can actually rest inside the wing. They just look nice in the wing. I'm not really worried about ever getting them out. I just like it as a detail in the wing. So you have all those little accessories. Obviously you have two beam sabers that the Kshatriya is holding. So you can see right there, it says two pieces. It works well, it does what it needs to do. No alternate hands, so you only have the holding hands, and the only accessories the Kshatriya has are the holding hands. And lastly, let's spread the legs and just show off that it does have a little panel down here you can pop out. And you do have a beautiful action base adapter. So you can see in there, maybe, possibly, there is a circle. So you can plug an action base in there. And then boom, there you go. Now it can actually be on an action base and actually fly around. So that's nice. I appreciate that adapter. Because this thing's so big, having a hole in there, it's going to break the peg off your action base. So having that adapter really helps. And you can see how it's so deeply recessed in there, so it adds extra stability, so it's not just going to break the peg. But yeah, other than that, this thing's pretty good. Pretty much has what you really need going on. I didn't do a lot of work to it. I did a little bit of panel lining. I did the black details inside the beams there and all the little things on the quad wings. I did it for those little vents. The vents on the crotch, because in the anime those are black. What else did I do? Not a lot. It doesn't really take a lot of work. I did the black in those. That's pretty much it. I didn't really feel the need to do much more than that. It does have a little bit of stickers. Of course, all the sleeves markings are stickers. And I don't really like them too much. They just, like you can see on the chest there, it has some creases where it folds over, but it doesn't have cuts right there. So that's kind of odd. And then that's a completely other sticker up there. So that's kind of a bother. And you can see the separation. Like it's lined up perfectly on that side. That side, it's a little crooked. I don't get it. And then, of course, on the sleeves themselves, it's actually like 5 stickers per sleeve. It's a lot of stickers. And again, it's a pretty intricate design there. And then you have these little white stickers there, completely non-offensive. Those are perfectly fine. But other than that, sticker-wise, you also do have a mono eye sticker, which I did not put in. I actually just used a... Oop, that's a hair. A pink silver Sharpie to a metallic pink Sharpie to put the eye in there, and I think that looks fine. But you do get a mono eye sticker. I just didn't use it. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the stickers and accessories and all that. Let's talk about the quad wings. So the quad wings are very awesome, and they are the coolest thing about this kit. So as you can see in there, they have these thrusters with double ball joints, one at the base and one at the bell. All the little funnels. And then right here, you have the arm that can extend. And you can even extend that part of the arm too. So you can really get that little sub-arm extended. And it can't really hold the beam saber too well. It can kind of rest in there, but there's no way for it to peg in or anything. So that's kind of a disappointment. Yeah, you can see all the articulation points for that arm. That's really cool. And then for the quad wing itself, it has a swivel right there, hinge at the top. And if you want that hinge to be locked into place, here, let's get the shoulder tilted. If you want the hinge to be locked into place, you have this little slider that will actually lock it into the place it's in. Even though the joint's tight enough, you really don't need that. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that little inclusion. But yeah, these joints are tight enough. There's no poly cap in there. It's all based off of plastic friction. And look at that. It doesn't need that. I think that holds together just well enough. But time will tell if it decides to weaken. So yeah, each quad wing's really cool. I really love the quad wings there. And you can kind of get them folded up and have the Kshatriya enclosed in them, but you don't really need to. I love this kit. I love the HGUC 100, that kind of era of kits. The unicorn stuff, Char's counterattack stuff, it's probably my favorite era for HGUC. So yeah, there's that. What else to talk about? The head's pretty nice. The head's nice. I dig that. Like I said, I did a little bit of work to the mono eye in there, but I like that. And then you pretty much have to pop it off to access it. But it does have the slider, and you can see the hinge is actually a poly cap. It does have the slider for the mono eye if you want that to move, so that's nice. Just get that back on there. If it'll work, there we go. So yeah, there's that. So, I mean, you can see the kit's really nicely detailed, man. I love the colors. One thing I love about the Kshatriya is that the color scheme's pretty reminiscent of just a Zaku. It just has Zaku colors, with some Neo Zeon white and, you know, yellow flare in it. I like that. Like an orangey yellow. I love the armor on the arms there, how much it covers. I think the design of the shoulders being all square like that is really odd, but I kind of like it. The skirt too, look at how big that is. I love the vents there. I love the overhang. I love the back skirt too. It does have a gray piece for the underside of it, and I appreciate that. Really nice skirt. And it can move out of the way. Those can move up and actually swivel a little bit. Then those are on ball joints that actually plug in. That's kind of rare for an HGUC. So you can get a lot of range out of that. I love the legs too. The legs are so chunky. You have this piece right here that can kind of adjust. You have this piece right here that can adjust. And I like that. Oh, it's just such a chunky looking kit. I love it. I love the feet design too. They really remind me of the Sazabi. I kind of just like that style of foot. So that's pretty much it with the looks. Let's talk about the articulation. So you pretty much saw the head. It's on a swivel and a hinge. And this horn right there is reinforced. So you don't really have to worry about it breaking. You can actually move it at that horn there. So I like that. All the arms, you can see they're on a swivel at the base. Hinge, 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 hinge. Ball joints for all the thruster bells. And then the shoulders themselves, they do have a butterfly to go forward. So I like that. That part can hinge up, and there is also a little hinge right there. The biceps can swivel. Not entirely out because of the arm armor right there, but it can go in. Double elbow, so that pretty much gives you what you need. Ball joint at the hand. You have pretty much just a peg and swivel at the waist there. And then you already saw the hip skirts move out. Then you have a universal joint at the leg, which is nice and tight. It's all plastic friction, no poly caps in there, so that's good. Then the knees can double bend, as you can see, and you do have a thigh swivel as well. I feel like, did a piece come off? Yeah, that piece came untabbed a little bit, but that's fine. And you already saw all that, and then the feet are just on simple ball joints. So articulation's pretty good. You can see the underside looks nice too. I really love it. So there isn't too much else to talk about with the Kshatriya, man. Like I said, it's a pretty basic kit. It's just really nice looking. The assembly wasn't difficult. It didn't take long at all. It took me, pretty much took me like, I started at like 2 p.m. and I finished at like 7. And that's even with me taking breaks and taking it slow and eating and watching stuff while I was doing that. So maybe 4 hours. And that includes cutting, shaving, all that, building. All of that was included in that time. So it's a really simple kit to put together. And I really like it. But its simplicity, I don't feel like justifies the price. It's such an expensive kit. And I'm not sure if it's worth that price. I like it. I like the Kshatriya, but it's just really expensive. Is this worth the same price as the Psycho Gundam? Because the Psycho Gundam is not that much more expensive. The price is also pretty comparable to the real grade Unicorn. And the real grade Unicorn is a lot more complex. Not the Unicorn, but the Banshee. The Banshee took me like almost a whole day to put together. So the Unicorn kit's very complex. But it's very simple, but it's very big. Takes up a lot of the box. It's honestly these big old wing pieces. That's one whole big piece right there. You don't like put that together with plates. It's one whole big piece for the quad wings. So yeah, it's up to you if you feel like the price is worth it. I mean, the Kshatriya was amazing in the show. Marita Cruz is one of the best pilots in the show. And I mean, you could also get the Kshatriya repaired version. You could also get that, but me personally, I just wanted the classic Kshatriya. Well, I shouldn't say classic, because it's not... Is it a classic mobile suit? Is Unicorn classic at this point? It's only like 10 years old. It's not that old. But yeah, there we go. There's my review of the HGUC99 Kshatriya. Really awesome kit, and I recommend it as long as you're willing to pay the price for it. Alrighty, guys, there we go. Special thanks again to Bai for making this video possible. Check them out in the description below, as well as my P.O. Box address, frequently asked questions, and social media links. Have a good day, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Adios!